months old. Wow. Can you believe how big he is?
He's huge.
Isn't that crazy?
You think he's done growing?
No.
I don't think so. I think he's got a little more in him.
Goodness.
He's gonna fill out. Don't you jump the gun, honey. Place. That was impressive. I wasn't expecting him to do that well. Good boy. Good boy. Yesterday or the day before we did this and we sent them all to place and they didn't get it right, you know, the first handful of times. You know, we did like 2 or 3 reps and then like the third or fourth time each of them were getting right on, just like you just did. And then I just ended it. And then this is the only other time we did it, and this is the first time we're refining it. And without taking a leash, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying this is what I'm doing right now. I never picked up the leash once. I just had placed from way over here, and I point. We're like 5 feet away, me and the dog, so they can see me do this. They're not right here. And then they get it wrong, and they come over here, and the pressure just stays on, and I just keep kind of gesturing it. Now, place. Good boy. And they're getting it wrong, but then as we get closer, I'm still saying place, and I'm refreshing the stem so it's constant because it goes off every 10 seconds. But I'm not going up in stem unless they choose to leave the conversation. If they're like, fuck this, and they try to leave, then I'll give them a correction, recall them, and continue just the conversation plays. Finally, we get right here, and I go like this and touch it, and they go, okay, they get on. And then I let them sit there, take a breath, process it, give them a pat on the head. Once everything's kind of settled down, I release them. Also give it a second there. Hey, how you doing? A little break, and then let it pass, and I'll look at them, and I'll say, I'll do it again. Second time's usually better. Third or fourth time, they're running right to it. You know, same with like in the bedroom. This is where we started the training room. They'll go all over the place, check every door, see if they can get out, try to go up the stairs. First couple of reps is just a mess. Third rep, it's like right to it. Break.
Woo, Benny, good boy.
That's the guy who I'm talking about. Oh. That's the guy. He likes his butt scratched.
Yes, look at that smile.
You know, he does eat poop. We have to get him for that because he's too pretty to be eating poop. I just want to mush on him. We just need to have it set up, you know, and catch him on that. He's ready to work. Like, they start to see the field as work. It's interesting because we've been coming down three times now that they all have come down here and they're like, okay, so we're working. Heel.
That's why I asked, did you do railroad track with him?
Yes, I did, and he got it, but it was very similar to that in the beginning, a lot of jumping around. He did start to get it. I didn't do a lot of it though.
Yeah.
I did a partial session of it, like at the end of a recall, and he was getting it. He did exactly that, but then he got it, and so then I started flipping over to the heel, and he started getting that.
Good.
But if I started struggling with him again, I'd go right back to railroad. I'd go right back to it, but he's figuring out the answer, so. You know, sometimes they're like, I don't know what to do.
So I hear you using the tone as well. So like when he went
Yes.
to your right side,
That's right.
did you just use a tone and not a stem?
I used the tone, and then to be completely honest with you, the pattern is stem, tone, held stem. He's experiencing going out of position, feeling the aversive, then getting the information from the beep, and then feeling the stem for him to have to turn off by going into position. Yeah. This is just the training process. The end process, or the finished product is a click on the button and the dog gets what it's supposed to do. Yeah. The owner doesn't need to do jack shit. Besides correct them heavier if needed, but most of the time the dogs know what to do. The leg right there in your vision. Not over here, right? Not way back here. It's a little pocket. So I start to speed up, he started to speed up, good boy, no traction. This is a little too far, but that's why we're tightening up. If it came out a little too far, so I could use that opportunity to do a side step or something like so. It's still on, it's off right there, good boy. Okay? Let him be successful for a second. Let him feel that successful position. Never done anything like this in his whole life. Follow like this, like never, ever. And then, right? Good boy. Good boy. bad. Good. So once he starts lagging, the move that I'm going for is speeding up. So I'm kind of doing the opposite of him. If he goes that way, I'm going to start doing side step. If he starts going forward, I'm going to start doing my stutter step where I catch him like that. Right? Starts going in the gutter. Well, you know the move there. We just correct him and guide him back. This is what we call the gutter, the wrong side, I mean, whatever you guys want to call it, but it's just, there's only really like, to keep it simple in your mind, there's only really a few options for them. They can go forward, they can go to the side, they can go backwards, and they can hop over here to the gutter. Just to keep it simple. And then this is the proper position right by your side. And see, it's still on because he hasn't gotten that position, right? And I do this a lot. See, I told him it wasn't the down that did it, dude. The down didn't turn it off. So this is how he's learning. And I'm just kind of taking this slow pace, walking off. And guiding him to the position nonchalantly. I mean, I'm not obviously pulling him there. I'm giving him little nudges there. Well, you know, you see my composure, what we're doing. I kind of almost act like I'm not even doing the correction. Very good. This is looking good. Let's speed up a little. Nice. No stem there. Little stem for going in front. Good. But I like when he felt the stem, he backed up. That's perfect. That was just a walk. Grabbing a dog and just, if you can do that, I mean, you're on your way.
Because that's what most owners struggle with is the walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a huge problem. Good job, honey. Good boy, stay. He's a good dog. A lot of dogs are on that. Was he more exaggerated than a lot of dogs? Yeah. Oh yeah, oh my God. But he's got a good heart. He's not, he doesn't have much attitude. Yeah. Correct him once and he's like, okay. Good dog. Good dog to show the techniques on. Break.
Woo, Benny, good boy.
Amazing.
Ben,
Amazing.
you're learning.
Yeah, he's on top of it.
Look at how good he's doing.
Oh, he's doing amazing. He's doing
It's the best.
amazing. I'm making it look like he's further along than he is. He doesn't really get it fully yet, but he can guess and kind of get it right.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the name of the game?
Not that you couldn't handle him. You'd have to correct him. I like him though. He puts in effort. Once I get rid of the annoying things, you know, I'm not gonna want to get rid of him. He's an easygoing guy.
I could give it to Doodle. But I can figure out where the recall spot is. Well, unfortunately, she was previously color trained. That's the
Oh
worst.
yeah, that could be a.